this video will contain spoilers. Hello everyone, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla, I'm 16 years old, and today you are watching what I've read in the month of January and what my TBR is for the month of February. In one of my previous videos, I told you that I was going to be reading books that I haven't, that's like outside of my comfort zone. Yeah, I've only read 2 books in January. There's no reason why it took me as long as it did to read these books because they were really good. So starting off with the book that I read in January is the infamous 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Oh my god. This is my book of the month edition. Yeah, I love this book. Oh my god, I absolutely love this book. This book was a 5 out of 5. It was the first book of the year and it was a great way to start off the year. It took me half a month to finish this book. I don't know why it did. Mr. Brilliant Harry. Evelyn is a crazy girl. I think it's Harry Cameron. Yeah, Harry Cameron. He's, oh my god, I love Harry Cameron. I don't like Celia. I'm probably gonna get a whole bunch of hate, but like Celia, she just had like this vibe about her and I wasn't really like feeling it. I understand why she played the parts that she did, but I didn't really like her. There were some things that she said and I feel like she had some underlining like motive that I didn't really like. The plot twist at the end, some people say like it wasn't even necessary, but it makes sense why the plot twist was there. The whole reason the plot twist was there was the reason why Evelyn hunt down Monique. Like, be so for real. Yeah, this book takes place in the 1950s to 2017. So let's keep in mind that it takes place in the 1950s. It started in the 1950s. Like, please keep that in mind, because after seeing TikToks about this book, people are not remembering that it takes place in the 1950s. What happened during the 1950s, guys? Like, let's be so fucking real. And not being a Latina woman made it to Hollywood, so of course she did that. They were playing with her though. With her and this Oscar, I literally wrote in here, can this woman get an Oscar? 5 stars. I enjoyed it. I recommend 110%. It was Belladonna by Adeline Grace. This book has no smut, however it is like implied. It reminded me of Enola Holmes because she was solving a mystery. There were a few plot twists to the mystery, but all about that she's trying to understand, like, she's not really understanding why death can't kill her, but she's more understanding herself, and death is helping her understand herself. He's just like so romantic. There's like an entire quote, there's like an entire saying that he says, like the saying is on like TikTok about how he waited for her. This book was really like cute. Only problem is that it was a slow burn and I don't do too good with slow burns. I think slow burns take too freaking long. So this got a 3.75, but I do recommend it. It's more of a mystery than a romance, but it was a pretty good romance and a pretty good mystery. I don't know if I'll be reading the second book, and I'm gonna say that death can only be around during certain times. So 3.75 out of 5. All the books I want to read in February. I only have 2 books down. If I end up reading more, I end up reading more, but I'm not gonna give myself high expectations because it's already January. It's already February 7th, and I technically just started reading this book by Telly Cole. Twisted by Emily McIntyre came out today, and I need to go get it. One kiss lasts a moment, but 1,000 kisses can last a lifetime. One boy, one girl. A bond that is forged at an instant and cherished for a decade. A bond that neither time nor distance can break. A bond that will last forever, or so they believe. When 17-year-old Rune Kriaisen returns from his native Norway to sleepy town of Blossom Grove, Georgia, where he befriended Poppy Litchfield as a child, he has one thing on his mind. Why did the girl who was half of his soul, who promised to wait faithfully for his return, cut him off without a word of explanation? Rune's heart was broken when 2 years ago when Poppy fell silent. When he discovers the truth, he finds that the greatest heartache is yet to come. So I have a feeling this is going to end really badly, but no. I've started tabbing. I'm only on page like 18 and it's already kind of sad, but he has a nickname for her and it's so freaking cute. Poppyman, which means my poppy, and that's so freaking cute. Last book that I have on this list, it's a short video, I know. I have a long video coming out soon. It's just that like it's too freaking long. so I can have storage for things. But the last book I'm gonna read is The Happily Ever After Playlist by Abby Jimenez. I don't know, I've read her other book, Part of Your World, and I absolutely enjoyed that book. And I read somewhere that this was insta love. I don't know. This is more, I believe this is more of a love story than her last book, so I'm very excited to read this one. 2 years after losing her fiance, Salome Manor still can't seem to get her life back on track. But one troublemaking pup with a take me home look in his eyes is about to change everything. With her new pet by her side, Salome finally starts to feel more like herself. Then a few weeks after an unanswered text, Tucker's owner reaches out. He's a musician on tour of Australia, and bottom line, he wants Tucker back. Well, Salome's not about to give up her dog without a fight. But what if this Jason guy really loves Tucker? As their flirty texts turn out to be long calls, Salome can't deny a connection. Jason is hot and nice and funny. There's no telling what will happen when they meet in person. The question is, with his music career on the rise, how long will Jason really stick around? And is it possible for Salome to survive another heartbreak? Long distance. Okay, this is a common theme here. With Part of Your World, the two characters, I don't know what their names, but the two characters were kind of like long distance because one lived in the county, one lived in the city, or one in the country, one in the city. And they weren't really like allowed to meet because her parents wouldn't allow it since they wanted her to be a doctor. This is what this is kind of giving, like they're long distance. He's in Australia and she's who knows where. That's pretty much all I have for you today. Please hit that big subscribe button down below. Become a part of the family. We'd love to have you. Hit that big like button if you enjoy videos like this. I do plan on doing more book content in the future. Comment down below my video suggestions. I have vlogs coming out, which is the one that I'm working on. It's like 50 minutes worth of storage because it's a week long in my life in January. But we're gonna get through it. We're gonna finish it. It's gonna get finished. Yeah, I love you guys. Bye-bye.